So, can you introduce yourself and tell us what your role is here at the Harlow Wheelchair Racing Club?
I'm Richard Chiesaro, I'm a two-time Paralympian and I'm the lead coach of Harlow Wheelchair Racing.
Fantastic. And can you tell us a little bit more about the club and how the children from this area are benefiting from the club and from your experience?
Yeah, I started the club probably around 12 years ago now, just to help kids get into sport and obviously teach them how to live everyday life and get more independent and stuff like that. And then obviously the better I did competing, the more kids turned up, and it's just turned into a big club now. So we've got maybe 50 registered members.
So what activities do the children get involved in, and what aspirations? Are we looking at the next Paralympians here? Where are we?
Well, we've got one on talent, which is the first step onto GB, one on futures, which is the one before GB, and then there's obviously me that's still competing as well. And we've got kids that, from the two that you just see, one's 3 and one's 5. They're all ages, all disabilities. We've got a couple of, one of the guy in the orange top over the other side is Invictus guy. So he was injured in a motorbike accident, but he was in the army for a bit. So anybody is welcome to come and try it. And if they want to make it to the Paralympics, we can focus on that. If they just want to keep fit and stuff, we can do that too.
And any funds that might be involved, that can be available, how are the funds applied? And you know, what does that mean for a club like you? What does it mean?
Well, our main running, the chairs are mega expensive, and I try my best, and have done over the years, to supply chairs to children that turn up, because you don't want to spend $5 on a chair and realise your kid don't like it 2 weeks later. So, and maintenance of the chairs too. I mean, the gloves cost 250 quid, the tyres are mega expensive, wheels are a couple of grand. So we do our best to supply the new ones with the chairs until they decide whether they want to do it, and then obviously they can apply for some funding and stuff to get their chairs themselves. Our main cost is the running cost and the maintenance of the chairs and stuff. To cover the push rims, it costs like 120 quid. So.
And is there any government funding that you're able to tap into at all, or is it all have to come from?
Well, we got some a couple of years back, where leading into Tokyo, mainly because I was the coach here and Toyota sponsored us some money. And we got every chair in the container up and running, but if you go in there now, you'll see there's 4 or 5 in there that need maintenance and building back up. Because at the moment I'm chopping and changing, so if I get a young boy turn up that's tiny, I'll take a frame and then take bits off other chairs to make that frame work for them. So that's the situation we're in at the moment.
So it really is sort of every penny counts, because...
Yeah, definitely. Like, we can't go without it. So we don't want to end up getting to a point where we just can't do it, or we have to turn people away.
Yeah. So what would your message be to any potential donors? What's the key thing that you can say to them when the benefit of what is done?
Yeah, well, our focus isn't just elite sport. It's down to getting the kids more independent, more mobile, realising that there's life outside disability too. You know, because some of the kids turn up, they don't understand how I drive. If I get off the floor, they're gobsmacked. They don't understand why I can do it. So we teach them that side of it too. And then obviously anybody that wants to try and make it to the elite side, they can. And out of 50, we might have one person that makes it to the elite side, and then others that just get to the national level.